Is that where you want me back here in front of that? Is that where you want me back here?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you. At our races, I've been flying with these Fast Shark goggles, and I have a video input cable that connects over here to the diversity out on this monitor. And this is the Eachine RC732-DVR, I think is what the model number is, and it's been working real well. It has the two antennas. It has a directional antenna here that I usually point this down toward the furthest part of the course, and this one here I just try to make sure it kind of points straight up, and it's unidirectional, so it does pretty well. And the Fast Shark goggles only have the one receiver in them, which is why that things like the Jordy or the LaForge, the LaForge receivers are getting real popular, because they have diversity. They have the antenna that goes over here and another module that goes on this side. Well, the only problem I have with this is when I'm watching other people fly, it's so convenient to just look at it on the monitor, not in my goggles. It's a matter of preference, I guess. You can look at this, watch people fly, you can talk to people around you, and then look back at this, and you're not missing out on anything that's going on around you. The only problem these have is that they can't record anything that you're seeing. I picked up another video monitor, and this one's called the RC732-DVR. This one actually came from GearBest. Now the difference with this one is that it has a DVR built into it, 732-DVR. And this is the white version, so that way I know that when I grab it, I know I'm grabbing the right one, and I didn't really want to have two monitors that looked exactly the same. So I'm gonna open this up and we'll take a look at it real quick. So inside this box we have the little cover that goes up, like a little sunshade that you can put on to keep the sun out. It comes with a power adapter, and the power adapter is actually a, let me see, I think this is 12 volts, 12 volt 2 amp, and it has the full size adapter like this, so you can actually run your Fast Shark goggles off of this if you like running them off a 3S. And then it has this little adapter you plug in, and then it has this little connector that actually plugs into the monitor itself. Now the only downside for this is that it came with whatever plug this is, the European plug or whatever, but they did send along this, so you can plug it in like that, and then you can plug it in to your outlet in the US, or you just get a new power adapter if you wanted to. It also comes with a power connector you can hook up to a 2-cell or 3-cell battery. It comes with a video RCA cable and another one just like it. And then it also has a USB connection cable, and this is so that you can copy videos off of the SD card once they've been recorded on it. It also comes with 2 rubber duck antennas, and like I said, I got the white version, so these are completely different than every other one I have. It comes with the cleaning cloth, instruction manual, and then here's the monitor itself. And by default it comes with the this little sunshade on it already, so you can just use this, and this is probably what I'll use most of the time because the big one is kind of floppy and kind of falls down a lot. Now the adapters on here are RPSMA, so if you're buying extra antennas, then you want to make sure you get the right ones. And I ordered a set of those. They look like this, and they have the right connection on the bottom, so these will work on here. The SD card slot for this is down here on the bottom, and it looks like it's supposed to go not like that, like this. Now they got a picture of a micro SD card here, but it's not micro, it's actually a full-size SD card, and it should take up to 32 gig, so hopefully that is correct, because that's what I have. So here's my QAVR clone I've been working on. This is actually really awesome, and I'll have some more videos about it coming soon. But here's the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in, and hopefully we'll get a video signal, and we are. We got a good video signal here, and so I'm going to do a little flying with this, and we'll compare this screen with my Eachine screen here. Now the difference between these two is this one doesn't record, but this one does. So anyway, on this screen here, like I said, this one has the DVR function built in. So there's an OK button right here. You push it one time, it brings up this little GUI so you can tell what channel you're on. You hit it again, and it starts recording. You can tell because of the red light there in the corner. So if you push it again, it stops, and there it's done. And then you can hit this source button, tap it one time, and it goes over to the video playback, and here I just push OK, and it starts playing it again. Now it's not playing from my quadcopter because it's right here, but it's playing, it plays back. So you want to go back to source again, the playback source, And now we're back into where the quadcopter is feeding the video again. So anyway, I'm gonna get some footage from this, and we'll have an impartial judge compare the two of these, and also hopefully I'll get some footage from my Fat Shark goggles we can compare against it too.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
So I have my two impartial judges here watching the two different screens while I was flying, and I'm just going to ask them a couple of questions. Which one do you think had a more solid picture with less fuzz?
Well, the white one had a better picture, a little better color, and more detail than the black one. But the white one kept going out to where the entire picture would go out and just be static.
And how did the black one look during that time?
It was normal.
The black one had less static, but the color wasn't quite as good, or it wasn't quite as clear, but the black one was still good color and good clearness, but in terms of the clearness, the white one was better, but the white one had a whole lot of static compared to the black.
All right, well, thank you for answering those questions. So this is the RC732. It does have a little bit less sensitive receivers in here, and you might think, oh, well, you weren't using the same antennas. Well, here's another video where I was using the same antennas on this one as I was my other quadcopter on my other screen, and I'll show you in a second that it does lose the signal, which is so irritating. I really like the fact that this has a DVR in it. Next time I go to the races, I'm definitely taking this with me, and I'm going to be using this one when other people are flying to record their video, because it's a lot of fun to see it, and especially if they crash, then I'll have the footage to play back. The nicest thing about this is the fact that you can play back the video immediately on the screen right after it's been recorded. The other one, without the DVR, when you turn the quadcopter off, the fun's kind of over. But anyway, like I was saying, this one here has the same antennas on it that my other one had on it at the time. Let's see if I can get it here. And I'm trying to fly down the road just enough that my van gets in between the quadcopter, and there it is, between the quadcopter and the monitor. And you can see that the signal starts getting really weak, and that's just my van in between there. Earlier, I did try to go down past the van, and it went to total blackout, and then I could see a little bit, and I got turned around the right direction to come back down the road, started going again, total blackout, slid down the pavement, got the signal back, took off, I was back up in the air. I was able to get it back without too much hassle, but the sensitivity on these receivers is just not very high as compared to even my Fat Shark single receiver. You know, it doesn't lose a signal. Even out here, I'd fly around behind the garage. The signal on this would black out like they said, and the other one would still work. My goggles still worked. It was real fuzzy, but they still worked. It didn't ever actually completely black out. But this would be a treat at the races, especially if somebody crashes. You can flip it back on, flip it back over to playback, and watch the crash again and again, and make fun of your friends for crashing. It's gonna be a hoot. Like I said, I'm not gonna use this one as a primary source for receiving my video signal going to my goggles. It's not sensitive enough. I don't want to lose the signal and have a problem because I lost the signal because I was using less sensitive receivers. But having the DVR built into it is awesome. Anyway, this is the RC732-DVR from GearBest. If you're interested in this, I'll have some links down in the About section. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comments, and I'll try to help you out as best I can. As always, thanks for watching.